7课第1段的后半部分the second part of the first paragraph. From page 198, the sentence 他常常一上晚 to the end of the first paragraph. 他常常一上网就忘了时间When he goes online, very often he loses track of time. 昨天丽莎、科林、雪梅和他约好，今天一起去唱卡拉 OK。卡拉 OK, I think, although it is a new vocabulary in lesson 7, but I think it is quite old. We don't use it at not in current nowadays. We don't use it. Instead, we say KTV. KTV. I searched. Look up it is karaoke TV. But Chinese people just say 我们一起去唱 KTV 唱 KTV. So I think instead of memorizing karaoke, you can understand it. I think you should memorize 唱 KTV So yesterday, he, 丽莎、科林 and 雪梅 made plans to sing karaoke today. 时间到了。他也没来，打他的手机也不接But at the appointed time, he didn't show up. They called his cell, but he didn't answer. Some students probably will have question about 也 So here 也 doesn't mean also. 也 used in the negative sentences is to express the strengthening of the tone. The similar effect is in this sentence 一点儿也不辣 not spicy at all. So here 也 here is to strengthening the tone in negative sentences. OK, 就给他发了一个电子邮件So they sent him an email. 10分钟以后10 minutes later 才看见天明急急忙忙地跑过来 So 10分钟以后 here is a time phrase used to connect sentences. Later we'll talk about how to connect sentences. 才means not until, or it indicates it's late than expected. 才看见天明急急忙忙The original word is 急忙 means hastily or in a hurry. But we can reduplicate the adjective to 急急忙忙. The reduplication has a heightening effect. 的跑过来 So they see him running toward them. 跑过来 So run towards the speakers or to come over. So 过来 it denotes a movement of a person or an object toward the speaker's standpoint. The standpoint can be the point she or he is located at, or it's a typo, or he or she focuses on in their speech. The movement may pass a location, as in this sentence, 汽车开过桥来 You can say 开过来, driving and come over to me. But if you want to say the bridge, the car came over crossing the bridge, we put 桥between 过来开过桥来 But it also may not pass a location, so we don't have to use 桥. There are 3 examples here. First, 小张往我这边走过来，好像有什么事要跟我说。So little John walked over to me as if she had something to tell me. So here the standpoint is me. Another example here, 同学们都往教室这里跑过来，想看看新来的音乐老师。The students all came running over to the classroom as they want to have a look at the new music teacher. So the standpoint is the classroom, the run towards the classroom. Okay. So we've learned come over. How to say go over? Contrary to 过来 it is 过去 go over 过去。过去 indicates the movement of a person or an object away from the speaker's standpoint. It may or may not pass a location. For example, 小王从我身边走过去，没有看见我。Little Wang walked by me without seeing me. So the standpoint is the location for me, and Little Wang passed by me. 张老师很高兴地往他老朋友那边走过去。Teacher Zhang happily walked over to her old friend. So the standpoint is where her old friend was. Okay, let's go back to this important topic, how to connect sentences. Here we'll talk two ways, or two ways. The first way is in narrative sentences, time words can be used not only to express the time of an action, but also as the linking devices. For example, in the text, we say 10分钟以后. It serves as a linking function. Without this, the sentence would not be cohesive. Putting the time expressions after the subjects. For example, if we say 他们10分钟以后, would make the sentences sound choppy. So, for this sentence, so we don't have to say 他们10分钟以后, we just say 10分钟以后. Okay, second one, place expressions can also be cohesive devices. Without the place expression, the sentence would not be cohesive. Furthermore, to serve as an linking devices, the expressions must be placed at the beginning of the sentence or clause. Otherwise, they wouldn't serve their cohesive purpose. There are two examples here. Here, 我昨天去购物中心买东西。在那儿at there means at the shopping center 看见了我好久不见的2个老同学。I went to the shopping center yesterday to do some shopping. There, I saw 2 old classmates whom I hadn't seen for a long time. So we use the place expressions 在那儿 to connect two sentences. So we don't have to use 我 again. We don't have to say 我在那儿. We simply just say 在那儿 to connect two sentences. Another example is 开学前我坐飞机来学校。And instead of saying 我 again, we just say the location. 在飞机上我看了一个很有意思的电影。Before classes started, I took a flight to school. On the plane, I saw a very interesting film. Oh, by the way, I just noticed that I didn't talk about this example here, the time expression. So another example for the time phrases to connect sentences here. 张天明后天要去见教授，讨论选课的事。张天明 has to see his professor the day after tomorrow to discuss his course selections. 他想先找别的同学聊聊。He wants to talk with his schoolmates. 听听他们的意见 and hear their thoughts. 这一天下午 One afternoon, 他在篮球场上正好碰见大4的李哲。He happens to run into Li Zhe, a senior, on the basketball court. 就一边和李哲打球，一边聊了起来。So he starts to play basketball and chat with him. So instead of say 他 or 张天明这一天下午 we use 这一天下午 time phrases first to connect two sentences, so that it can be more cohesive. Okay, so that is all for the first paragraph of lesson 7.